Hello there, and a very warm welcome to another edition of the program. I am Victor Matthias. Now, after a series of attacks by herdsmen and gunmen in Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari finally decided to pay visits to the affected areas. However, this move has been described by some as too little, too late, while others see it as a timely move. And that will be our focus on the program today. But let's first take a second to see what made the trends in the past week.
The International Women's Day celebration took place the world over, with women being celebrated, encouraged, and urged to follow the footsteps of other Amazons who have distinguished themselves in politics, tech, ecosystem, and other sectors. There was a debate over the Senate's rejection of a bill seeking to amend the National Youth Service Corps Act to allow the uniform worn by corps members to accommodate their religious belief. While some argued that religious belief must be respected, others argued that all religions cannot be accommodated while such bills are passed.
Well, there you go. Those were the trends in the past week. But joining us now to look at the topic of the day, we have the CEO and publisher of Porsche Classy Media, I beg your pardon, Mr. Ayobami Ladipo. Thanks for joining us on the program.
Yeah, good afternoon, Victor.
Of course. And we also have joining us via the Google Plus Hangout, we have Ben Cosmos, who joins us from Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. Ben, thanks. It's a pleasure to have you on the program.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Let me come back to you, Ayobami, to kickstart this conversation for us. Some have argued now that the president's visit to some of the places hit by herdsmen attack has been, or is actually a little too late. Do you agree?
Yes, I do. I think I need to start by saying, by registering my own displeasure, basically, with this government. We find ourselves in a position where the same thing that you blame the previous government for is the same script that is being played out here, or probably a more dehumanizing one. Let me use that. Because let's start from the Fulani headmen killing through several attacks. Everything that cost the life of Nigerians have not been taken with utmost importance since 2015 till now.
Why would you say so?
Okay, because look, I had to start from the Fulani headmen killing several people and the issues from one attack or the other, from Boko Haram, where it was alleged to have been technically defeated, and still it came back to Dapchi girls kidnapped, over 100 girls. Now, was there an immediate response? No. Did the government, did the presidency respond to these things immediately to at least assure Nigerians that their safety is paramount to the government? No. So for this one, it is rather too late. Yes, let's face reality.
I mean, from Taraba, he went to Plateau State.
Okay, for what exactly?
He's going around to, to dialogue with the community leaders, so that these killings can come to an end.
Now,
isn't this a step in the right direction?
Eventually. Now, you know what pained me? The presidency, when I read the release, it said that the reason why the president didn't check at those locations immediately was because it was taking his time to understudy the terrain. Now, this is the #1 citizen of Nigeria that we're talking about. As much as I don't have the military understanding, the military intelligence about security, I have a strong belief that even if he had checked the second or third day, nothing would happen to him.
Okay, let's take the case of the Yobe State governor.
Okay.
Who went there almost immediately, and he had troubles with the locals when he told them that, look, at the moment, we don't know the exact place where your children are, but we're doing everything we can to find them. What happened to him?
But
I mean, do you want something similar to happen to the president?
It can't happen.
Why?
Okay.
If it can happen to the state governor, who is the #1 citizen of that the state, yeah.
Good. But at the same time, do you understand what it takes to have the president in your state? Do you understand the security apparatus that is involved in making sure that nothing even happens to his aides, let alone the Mr. President? Well, now, this is something that is of national importance, where lives of Nigerians are involved. You see, it's not where we're debating rice. It's not where we're debating economy. It's where we're talking about lives of people, that bloodshed that is happening every day. Virtually, the whole north is still in that, what's it called, in that state of insecurity. Except we're going to deceive ourselves and we keep doing English. But the truth is, people are dying every day, and we are here in the south, and we don't even know.
Ben, let me come back to you now. What do you make of the situation? Because according to Ayobami here, he's saying that okay, it's actually a little bit too late. But the president has visited two communities or two states that have been hit by these herdsmen attacks, and in a bid, of course, to find or to bring an end to these attacks. What do you make of the situation?
I think the visit of Mr. President is coming too late. And again, apart from this visit is coming too late, there's a political connotation attached to this visit right now. What the president is doing now is to test his popularity. It's no longer a visit anymore. Because if you look at what has happened when this incident happened in Benue, we expected that the president would show leadership by visiting the state. At least 2-3 days when this incident happened, commiserate with the victims, visit the families, and come back to Abuja, and make some recommendation and look how the police and the military can resolve this issue. But he did not. The president visited Nasarawa State, a nearby state. How many minutes will it take the president to visit Nasarawa and Benue? It's not going to take him a 45 minutes flight with his chopper. The vehicle was in Nasarawa. What was he there to do in Nasarawa? Just to commission a project, test his popularity. He came back to Abuja. The president was in Kanu, test his popularity and also for some wedding invitation also, came back to Abuja. And after some time, the president now made an announcement that he's going to visit Taraba. He has gone to Taraba, and now he will make a trip to Benue and then to Rivers, which I find it also is not necessary to visit Rivers State. But having said that, whatever you see happening today is as a result as the president not taking a proactive measure, not taking steps when he's supposed to take steps to see these people. Let's take a very good example with what happened in the U.S. at the Florida shooting. They didn't take it within 24 hours. Donald Trump was already there to see the families, and before you know what was happening, they were trying to make amendment, pass a bill that will make teachers in the school to begin to carry arms to protect themselves against some of these rascals that want to use gun to take the lives of people. That is how government should be run. But you sat back, you visited places that you feel that are more important to you, and the main people feeling the heat, feeling the burn. Not just Benue, Zamfara is also there. There's a big siege in Zamfara State. People are not talking about that because of the way the governor himself is handling the issue. Because if the governor of Zamfara is also handling the issue the way the governor of Benue State is handling the issue, it will draw more attention. Benue has gotten more attention to the fact that even the former president has to visit the place. The president also gave room for the likes of the two governors from PDP to visit there before him, and making them get a political point there.